Hello, my forget-me-nots. Sleeping Lady here, ASMR. In this video, it was a fun vlog ASMR. I'm going to be doing a voiceover, and this was my family and I at the Fur Rondy 2023. It is the Anchorage Fur Rendezvous. This is a 10-day celebration at the end of winter, which begins on the second Friday in February. The Anchorage Fur Rondy is based on gatherings between the mountain men, natives, and fur traders who try to tame the Alaskan wilderness and extract its treasures. Each year, trappers agreed to meet in a designated place in the early spring to exchange their winter's kill for catch, whiskey, and supplies. By the 1930s, the rendezvous was relegated to the history books as the days of old-time grizzled fur traders gave way to more modern trappers and fur buyers. During the early 1930s, a group of more contemporary pioneers riding the train from Fairbanks to Anchorage rekindled the idea of a rendezvous. From its origin in 1935 as a winter carnival named the Fur Rendezvous, in 1938 to bring fur buyers and trappers into town for a celebration, the Rondy was evolved to a full-fledged Anchorage cultural event with 120 events ranging from skiing, snowboarding, hockey, boxing, one-dog children's sled race, and open-class sled dog race for adults, and also bonfire and torchlight parade. It has been named one of the top 10 winter festivals in the country by both the Northwest Festival Association and International Festival Association. And if you guys wanted to read more about it or learn more about it, you guys can find it on Google. So, I never really went as a young girl. So, whenever I can, I like to ride all the rides with my kids. And it is so much fun. Even the simplest rides as this. And it is my first time, believe it or not, to ride in this little tiny thing. I don't think I ever rode this, I don't remember. But this is called, what was it called? I don't remember. But we'll see it after this, I think, for the vlog. But right after, my kids and I went on this ride, and this was called the Sizzler. This is my first time riding this ride, and this is going to be my first and my last, because it was forceful and impactful. Like, I can feel my body sway all the way to the right, and it was just not a pleasant feeling at all. And it was very powerful, and he was not kidding when the man said that it was very fast. It was fast. Look how fast that is, and just looking at it makes me dizzy. But it was fun nonetheless. And I cannot forget to mention that this day was so beautiful. It was so beautiful. It was clear skies, and boy, I miss the sunshine. This winter was so gloomy, and I felt like I never saw the sun for about 3 months. And every time I go out, it's nighttime, and then all throughout the day it was like very gloomy and cloudy. You cannot see the sun, and then when I get back home, it's night again. So it's always very refreshing to see the sun. How I miss the sun. And look how beautiful it was. It was a gorgeous Sunday. It was a Sunday, nice, restful, yet eventful Sunday at the Rendezvous. It was actually a very perfect time to go to the Fur Rondy, because it felt like it was just for us. And the reason why I say that is because there was not that much of a line at any of the stations and the rides and the vendors, and there was not too much people there. But then before we went to the Fur Rondy on Saturday, before we went to the Fur Rondy on Sunday, on Saturday there was fireworks, and we went to go see the fireworks, and I was wanting to see fireworks for so long. Like during the New Year's, we couldn't just get a really good fireworks show, but then it was so satisfying on Saturday. So much fireworks, and you can see my shorts video here on my channel if you want to go check it out. But let's get back into the video where what's happening. So as my daughter and my husband went on the Ferris wheel, the lovely Ferris wheel, my kids got some candied apple, and that's one of my daughter's and my son's favorite thing to get at fairs is a candied apple, and they wanted sprinkles, so I got them sprinkles, and got one for my daughter and my son. And I just want to show you guys, look how beautiful. And the mountains were a shade of pink yellowish, orangish, pink orange. And look, there was not that much people, so we got to the games with no problem. And for this game, my son and my daughter got a pizza, a dinky pizza, fluff, stuffed toy. And as you can see, this is the funnel cake menu. I got the maple bacon. My husband got the s'mores, and we decided that we were gonna have and have, so we can get of each flavor. And my son got the strawberry with whipped cream, and then my daughter, she got the classic funnel cake.
Order number 16.
These were a treat, and I was the one that wanted funnel cake. And then we ate it all up. Fun food with a higher calling. And yes, after our snack, we went to go ride more of the rides, and this is one of my favorite rides. So the first one that you guys see in the beginning of the video was my first and favorite ride, and this is my other favorite ride. So the whirlwind and the cliffhanger, one of my top favorite rides that I will never miss out of air. And it was actually my son's first time on this cliffhanger, so we were all very proud of him, and we were very happy that he came with us. It was so exciting. He almost did not want to ride, My husband actually forced him, but he was happy at the end, and I was also happy too. Look, there's no line at all. And that's what I mean by it felt like that it was just for us. So my daughter was at the end, my son was at the middle, and I was in the front on the way right side. And I got extra excited and I started yelling and wooing about. And here we go, here we go, here we go. So wondrous. And it was nice and chilly, nice and cold, nice and crisp to get that fresh air. And here is downtown Anchorage. Downtown Anchorage at the Fur Rondy 2023. That's actually Sleeping Lady Mountain way up yonder, right by the sunset. Oh, I love the beautiful clear skies and the cold feeling at the same time. Me and my husband were actually debating if on Saturday before Sunday before the Fur Rondy, we were actually debating whether we should stay at the Hilton Hotel, but then we automatically changed our mind and was like, no, that was too much money. We thought we were going to go to the Hilton, which is that hotel right there, right in front of the Fur Rondy. That one right there. And we thought we were gonna book it and then wake up the next day and go to the Fur Rondy, but we ended up not doing that, which was a good idea. Otherwise, we'd waste like $200. But yeah, that was so much fun and refreshing. It's always refreshing, and I was so proud of my kids. We were very cold hands, but we liked it. We liked it. Refreshing. And after that cliffhanger ride, we went to the Spin the Apple, and I never actually recorded inside because I wanted to spin with my kids, and this actually got me really dizzy. It was almost like it gave me a trance. Like I got dizzy. And I freaked out inside the apple because my kids were going really fast and I was going really fast with them. And then it was my husband's turn and my daughter's turn to go to the G-Force. So me and my husband, we took turns. He went on the right side. He wanted to go in, then I went on the right side. I wanted to go in. And I was surprised that my son didn't want to go to and on the Ferris wheel, so that's why my husband and my daughter went, and also this one as well. They wanted to go in here, and here is the ride. This is what it looks like. Bright, vibrant, sparkling purple and green colors, and this is interesting. You can see them. My husband and my daughter going inside to ride the G-Force. I was kind of worried for them, to be honest, because it started to go really fast, and I was just looking at the ride and I'm like, dang, does this ride end? And while I was looking at it, I started to freak out because I felt like it was not stopping, and it went really fast. And me and my son were just commenting on how fast it was going. I don't know if it's just like an illusion, but it definitely looks like it's going really fast, especially with the lights blinking like that. And here's a side view of G-Force. And I thought it would be funny to record the portion at the end, I was giggling and I thought it was funny because all the kids were coming out of it kind of looking dizzy. And then here is my daughter and my husband. Tracy was being extra cautious going down the steps. They look like they're having so much fun. They did have so much fun. We were all having a good time. But that was the Fur Rendezvous 2023, and we were really happy that we went. We were happy that we went to the Fur Rondy. And I went around wanting to show you the rides and the scenery. We were there from daylight to night. From daylight to night. Just enjoying our time there. You can also get the hamburgers, and this was one of the stations where you can get food. This is the Coast Diner, West Coast Diner, where you can get french fries, corn dogs, etc. And then this is the cotton candy stand where we got the red apples, the candied apples. And this is the Ferris wheel that will never get old. Every year for fairs. And this is the ticket stand. And this is the ride that we went on right beside the whirlwind. And this was called the Silver Streak, right by the whirlwind. Silver Streak. And then this wasn't working, or it wasn't, I don't know if it wasn't working, but it was definitely not open during the day as well. And then this is the Sizzler, and that was my first and my last to go on the Sizzler. I personally didn't like how it felt, but I will try the ride at least once. And here is my favorite ride, which is the cliffhanger. It looks so pretty during the night, and you can see the G-force right there, and the beautiful moon. And actually, believe it or not, after this very eventful Sunday at the Fur Rondy, we went home and we seen the Aurora lights right underneath our house. Right after this, I'm very surprised that we actually saw the Aurora lights because we never saw them in years. And I've been wanting to see the Aurora lights for a very long time now, maybe more than 3 years. And I was very shocked that that night after the Fur Rondy, we went home and there was a beautiful scenery and a beautiful view of the Northern Lights right under our house. I was happy. I was content. I was fulfilled during that night. But yes, this is the middle of the Fur Rondy. Those are for the kids. And more games called the Rookie of the Year game. Rookie of the Year game. Whatever that was. Here it is. And then this was the other game. Not sure their names, but that one has balloons. And this one is shooting hoops. Hoops. Shooting hoops. Shooting hoops. Shooting hoops. Shooting hoops. And this is a machine gun game. And there was the people. And then right here on the left is the ice cream cone, Sunday Fun Day, and the funnel cakes. More cotton candy. But yes, my forget-me-nots. I hope that you enjoyed the video, the ASMR vlog.